Hello, everybody. This is Adamu. So, as you might know, I have been learning how to program. I have been doing so for over 2 months now, and it's been quite a ride. I have been challenged. I have discovered something about myself that I didn't know. So it's been a blessing. I have also discovered, obviously, my weaknesses, my strength through this journey. Because other than my family and just work, is just programming. Literally, it's programming. So I am committing lots of time to learn how to program. Now, the reason I wanted to make this podcast is to pinpoint an observation that I've been observing so far, learning how to code, which is the availability and the easiness of getting your feet into the programming world, and how everything about learning how to program the way I'm doing completely is something that I think will be the future of education. I've said this on this channel before about what I believe the future of education will be. I think the future of education would be, okay, I want to learn how to program. I can read and write. It's my passion. I just go to a coding school. I want to learn how to be a pilot. I can read and write. I like engineering because I've dangled with stuff. I go to pilot school. I want to learn how to be a chef because I like cooking. I go to chef school. This is the future of education. No more going for 4 years, really wasting your time, or going to secondary school or going to primary school. Maybe that might stick for a while, but at the long run, really, all of these segmented schooling, especially ones mandated by government, will go away. Will absolutely go away. I mean, we have seen where kids of less than 18 years old are finishing university. Some masters, less than 18-year-old people are graduating from college. So we've seen this. People know this is happening. Of course, this is not for everyone, but without the compulsion of government telling us how many years we should go to, schooling will be completely different. Because you could learn how to read and write, you could dabble in with your parents' stuff. Let's say, your parents are engineers or computer programmers, they have computers around. You could dabble in them, maybe pick interest. You learn how to read and write. You go to learn how to code. It is that simple. So that's what I believe in. That's what I believe the future of education is. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I am observing learning how to code right now. First, literally, you do not have to have a degree at all to do what I'm doing now and get a job. You don't need to have a computer science degree. You don't even have to have a degree at all. All you need is to learn the skills. And people will hire you. The barrier that you have to go to school, you have to spend 4 years to be hired, is gradually fading away in computer science. It's really, really going away. If you doubt me, go to like Google, check one of their job postings about computer programming. You most likely see that they do not require a degree. So you don't have to have a degree. So that is one. Two, it is amazing the amount of materials you could get for free. The amount of learning that you could get for free. Literally. This thing just confirms what I believe. I mean, what I've seen a little before too. But this computer science, this learning how to code that I'm doing right now really confirmed to me that without government forcing us to go through certain stages of education, supporting education, the future of education will be so efficient because you don't have to waste time spending so many years in college, and it will be almost free. I am not kidding you. Okay, so right now there is this boot camp. They are like school, but for coding, intensive coding. You go 0 to 6 months to 1 year, you are done. You are ready to be employed. So you can go through that route, or you can go through self-taught. Anyway, so there's this coding program called App Academy. So recently, App Academy stopped charging for their online bootcamp route. So you can either go do online, where you are, you just study online and have guidance from people, from their professionals, their teachers, or you could go on site. So they recently opened up their online version for free, literally free. Now, they did have a premium feature, which is if you want a guidance from one of their staff, you could pay $30 a month, $30 a month to get guidance. This is not including their community. So they have this chat group where you can join for the free version. And you could really ask anything you want. You could ask people there anything you want. And I have tested this feature. So they have a Slack, which is basically a chat website. And I posted questions and people were willing to answer me before you know it. So I'm basically learning, basically going to school for the skills I want to for free. I swear to God, if we remove the compulsion of government, if we remove government out of education, education will be dirt free. And we will save people's time over going to traditional schools. I mean, it's probably going to be different in the future. So if you want to be a doctor, you probably need to go to school more, need to go to boot camp for becoming a doctor, or maybe a little more. But all this will be determined by the free association of people. So anyway, so I'm basically going to school for free right now. The amount of materials, not just App Academy only, the amount of materials on the web right now where you can go and learn for free, it's just mind-boggling. The YouTube videos, even big universities like MIT, Harvard, Columbia, these schools have free computer science courses that you can take. Now, if you want to pay, one of their catch is if you want to pay, if you want to get a certificate, you pay. You pay about $80, less than $100 to get a certificate that yes, you did. Otherwise, you just learn it for free. It is amazing. There are over schools only. There are over 700, close to 800 or more, where you can go and learn for free. Just computer science courses, the introduction, computer language programming. It is mind-boggling, people. It is literally mind-boggling. There are people that will literally make a website and give it to you, and all they need is for you to give them credit. All they need is for you to give them credit. They give you a template, you take it. It is amazing when people understand the concept of freedom, when they come together and do things, it is amazing what happens. So that has been my experience so far. Really mind-boggling. I urge you, even if you have no interest in this field, just to see out there, go to YouTube, Google, pick a language, pick a programming language. Say you want to learn Python. Just see the videos out there for Python. Say certification in network, system networks. So like how to connect computers and other electronic devices. You see the amount of materials. It's mind-boggling. This is just videos. Almost like literally you could come to this field right now and finish without paying anything. And all over the world right now, if you're into this field, people organize themselves to meet, to learn how to code, to mentor each other. They call it coding meetups. I swear to God. All over the world, people will meet, they will mentor each other, they will teach each other, they will increase themselves in knowledge. And I'm not kidding you. If government right now were to come into the software computer business and demanded and make a law on anything, say, for example, make a law on certain programming languages are to be used and some are not to be used, or demand that programmers have to spend a certain amount of months or years to be able to be employed, in few years' time, the quality will reduce. The amount you pay to attend will increase. Sometimes I really don't understand why people don't get this, but I don't blame people. Sometimes you just don't have the knowledge. People don't have the alternative knowledge. But if you have any doubt as to the future of education, go and check the software field. I read a story of this in Nigerian who started to make apps, Android apps, on his basic smartphone, on his basic smartphone. Right now, he's hired by a startup that is backed by MIT. and he's less than 18 years old. Less than 18 years old. He has left Nigeria and he's working for the company. That is the future of education. Skills. And this could be applied to almost every field. Name it, you just need the skills. And I spoke about the government mandating which programming language people should use, for example, if they are to do that. It's going to kill the innovation of these languages. Right now, before you know it, for example, all these programming languages, they are changing, they are improving their languages, their language syntax. So basically the language, the computer language. Improvement is going on all around to improve the speed, the efficiency of these languages. If government were to mandate any of these languages to be used or how they should be used, that efficiency will greatly be reduced. People don't succeed when they are restricted. It doesn't work. Force doesn't work. It kills innovation. But then, like I've always said, government is just a symptom of our immoral minds. Basically, our either because we don't know, so now recognizing that things can be done without force, or maybe there are some ideologies, some cultures that force people know, but it's embedded in that culture, and maybe they know. But whatever the reason is, it is harming our world, and that is the root of all this. If we could raise our children peacefully, with reason and logic, maybe, hopefully, they can discard government, discard any culture, any social institution that uses force to enforce its doctrines. They will disregard it because they are raised logically. They are raised without force. It will not sync with the way they think, with the way they behave. And slowly government will go, people will naturally transact, criminality will reduce. It is beautiful. So that's why my focus now on my own personal life. This might not be something that I podcast about, is to concentrate on raising my children peacefully, to encourage, people to start being independent, and trying to mystify anything that survives based on force. Trying to educate people how wrong that is. Okay, I have deviated quite a bit here, but it's all related, right? So what is my point? Education will almost be free if we disregard force. If we take away force, keep it aside, and and we interact peacefully among others. The cost of education will reduce to almost zero. And the efficiency of education, the wasting of time, the efficiency will increase, wasting of time will reduce. It is a paradise, people. It is a paradise. So that's what I'm saying. Support freedom in education. Support freedom in your life, and then it will manifest in the way you support anything in your life. Thank you very much for listening. If you enjoy my talks, come back again. I'm sure there will be more. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.